guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you guys a full face makeup routine that I do. I almost do this on a daily basis, besides sometimes I won't put on the eyeshadow part or the eyelashes part because sometimes I feel like that's more of a nighttime look. So if you guys are interested, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I've already moisturized my face, and now I'm just going in with my Estee Double Wear Foundation and 3W1 Tawny and apply this all over my face. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M439 foundation brush. Now that I've got my foundation on, I'm going in with my Smashbox Photo Filter powder, and I'm just gonna set it with my Lima Pear number 25 powder brush. I like to just apply my powder around my face and then my nose and then around my eye area, but I don't usually do it underneath my eyes just because we're gonna save that for concealer in a bit. Next thing are my eyebrows, and I like to go in with my Sephora waterproof retractable brow pencil. It looks like this. It's got a little comb at the top. And I just like to use this to draw spots that I am missing like hair on, and then I like to go in and fill in my brows with the powder. Next, what I like to do with my eyebrows is I like to go in with my Morphe brow palette, and I'm just going in with this color right here. I'm just gonna lightly fill in my brows using a eyebrow pencil like this. Next thing that I like to do is apply my MAC Prolong concealer. I don't like to apply too much of this just because I already have a thick foundation on and it covers my dark under eyes pretty well already. But I'm just going to dab that down there just like that. And we're just going to buff that in with a tapered brush like this. Don't mind, it's kind of dirty. I'm just going to pat this in just like this. I'm not holding the product or anything. I'm just patting it in. And then I'm just taking it out up here. To set my under eyes, I like to take the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and the banana powder, I like to just use that. And I'm taking my Morphe M438 tapered brush. See how that really brightens up your eye. Next thing that I'm going to do is apply Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner in Trooper for my wing liner. I'm going to be drawing the wing liner in with this liner, and I'm going to fill it in with Kat Von D's ink liner. Just going to bring it out, not too far. Now it's looking pretty funky right now, but promise you guys this will all come together in the end. And I'm just going to take another liner, and this is just going to fill in all the spots that I didn't fill in. The shadows that I'm going to be using today will be from the Kat Von D eyeshadow palette in LadyBird True Romance eyeshadow. All the colors that I'm going to be using will be all the ones right here. All four of the colors to the right side. Now I'm going to take the Morphe M174 brush and apply the second darkest shade all over my lid, and that is the color Harlow. Next, I'm going to apply Cleopatra with a M508 brush and apply that brick color I'll lower my lid also, but I'm not going to go as high as I did with the first color. I'm going to use a MAC 224 eyeshadow brush and just kind of buff the outer edges. Now I'm going to apply the darkest brown shade, which is in Whiff, with my M322 Morphe brush, just at the outer V of my eye, like right here. And I'm kind of pushing it in, like as I'm doing it, I'm pushing it inwards. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And then now I'm just going to pull it out towards my wing. Now I'm going to bring it up a little bit to my crease so it defines it more. But not pass it too high, because if you do that, you're going to go into the transition color that we applied on earlier. Now I'm going to take an e.l.f. contour brush and I'm going to use that same brown and apply that at the inner corner of my eyes right here. I'm going to go back and blend everything with that same MAC brush 224. We don't want any harsh line. Now I'm going to do the bottom portion of my eye. I'm going to take a Morphe M411 brush and I'm going to take Cleopatra again and just apply that onto the bottom part of my eyes. And it looks a little crazy, but we are going to blend this out with a darker eyeshadow, I promise. Now I'm going to take the same brush and go into Whiff and apply that right on top. Next thing I'm going to do is take my M508 brush and dab that into just like any black eyeshadow that you have. I'm using Carbon by MAC. And I'm just going to apply that at the bottom of my lash line. This is going to create the illusion of liner underneath my eyes. And then bring it all the way to the end, just so it blends everything together. I kind of want it to be a little more dramatic, so I'm going to go back in with the black by Carbon using the e.l.f. contour brush. Very little, I'm just going to dab that at the inner corner of my eyes, just to give it a little bit more dimension. At the inner corner where the V line is at. So I lied, you guys. I am actually going to be using one more color from the Kat Von D palette. And it's actually the lightest shade in Vespertine. This is going to be my brow bone highlighter. Now I'm just going to apply some mascara on. And for the top lashes, I'm going to be using Better Than Sex by TooFaced. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Mascara in Blackest Black. I love this mascara because the wand is very little. This way I won't be able to get anything on the skin. Next thing is eyelashes, and I'm going to be using the Iconic Lashes by House of Lashes. And then now that you've had your eyelashes on, I like to kind of go in with my fingers and press them together so they stick with the mascara that you had applied on earlier. Now that we got our eyes done, we are going to start with the contouring, and I'm going to be using Kat Von D Slight Shade palette. The color I'm going to be using is Shadow Play, and I'm going to take a Coastal Scents BRC N42 brush that looks like this. I'm just going to contour my nose, and I'm going to do my cheekbones and then my forehead. I'm not going to do like really dramatic contouring, just really lightly, just to give me some more dimension and shadows. everyone's got their own preference of contouring, so just want to make sure that you blend and blend away because you don't want any harsh lines. I like to like go around my nose around these two areas, so to make it look a little bit more slim, because as you guys can see, I have a straight up Asian nose. My family always teases me about it, but it is what it is. And then now I'm gonna take the other end of the brush and I'm gonna apply the shade Levitation. This is the light shade. I'm just going to put that on the bridge of my nose. And then I'm kind of blending it into the contour just so it helps with the blending. Next, I'm going to take my Morphe brush. This is the one that doesn't have a number on it, so just look in the black collection that they have. And I'm gonna take the shade Subconscious and apply that on my cheekbones. You don't want to go too low, and I'm gonna just kind of bring it in just like that. Just kind of put some shadows up there and also apply some down here. For highlighter, I like to apply my highlighter by NARS, and this is in the One Night Stand Cheek Palette collection. I think this is their holiday collection a couple of years ago. I'm going to be using my Eco Tools Taper Blush Brush and just apply that on the apples of my cheeks, right up here. It's really subtle, and then I kind of lightly dab that on my nose. For lips, I'm going to be using my matte lipstick by, this is the Jordana collection, and it's just a neutral lipstick, which I love for a dramatic eye look. That pretty much completes the look, you guys. So that wraps it up for this full face makeup routine. I hope you guys found something helpful. If not, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, comments below. Besides that, I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye!